Yo, yo.
What's up, Thunder?
Yeah. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Here's the man with all the wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Ronan? I hope.
Well, the Beaver told me to download that Quake 2 starter.
Okay.
And that's the whole game and everything, right? So
yeah, I don't have that. I just have Quake 2 Pro.
You guys want an inappropriate joke?
From you, Donde? I find that hard to believe, so let's...
So you're telling me that the Quake 2 starter turned you gay? No, I don't know. I'm lost. I've lost myself.
Because you came in on our conversation.
You're so right. What are you doing? Tech support? What's going on? Something wrong?
What's the
command for the netgraph?
It's just literally netgraph in console. Netgraph 1 and netgraph 0. But it doesn't work in Quake 2 Pro for whatever fucking reason. It only works in R1Q2. Quake 2 Pro, I think you have to go into the menus and then you can like turn it on and it's like on the bottom of the screen. Maybe you could toggle it. Let me see. I never really mastered it in Quake 2 Pro. That's my problem.
So in Quake 2 Pro or Quake 2 starter, I guess is what it's called. Let me see if that's even where my icon's sending me to.
I'm pretty sure that the starter is Pro. So if you go into that and you go into options, then you go into screen setup. It says ping graph. I think
Yeah, but you're going in that way. I just put something in my config.
Oh, fuck. I see.
I went the wrong goddamn way.
Well, I am curious to know what to put in the config because I don't really know the command for it in Quake 2 Pro.
Yeah, I mean, is it like ping graph? Like GL ping graph, CL ping graph? 1 or...
That could be. Let me see.
I just put something in a Pro. And now it's gone. So which Quake 2 Pro do you go into the CTF folder?
Yeah, you go into the CTF folder.
Right, and then you go to q2config.cfg.
If that's your CFG, I have an auto exe.
Right. So
here's my understanding.
Go ahead.
I think that it's generating based on like what you're doing in the game, the config.cfg. So like if you go in and you never want to mess with your files and just save your settings based on how they were last set up the last time you played Quake 2, it would be taking care of that for you. But then there is that file, the autoexec.cfg, and that will load automatically when the game mode starts. So like when you join the CTF server or when you type game CTF in the console, then it will load autoexec.cfg. And so that would be the file that I would recommend changing and not changing the config.cfg because that will auto-populate with your settings as soon as they start loading automatically every time from the autoexec.
And that's what's weird because remember I was telling you I have that config or whatever you want to call it within the config that makes the volume go up and down with a keystroke.
Oh, yeah.
And I found it and I just cut and pasted it in a config and I went in the game and it worked great. Hit the key, a volume goes up, 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 down, down, down. I left the game. I come back, it's not anywhere in the config anymore. But now when I go into Quake and I hit the key, it just says V up and V down, but it doesn't do it. So I can't find where, because it's out of the config now.
Was it working in the starter, in the Q2 starter from Tasty Spring?
Yeah, it was working. It was working the very first time I put it in this config.config file. It was the first time I did it.
Because then it wrote over it. Because that's like not a safe place. That's why I wouldn't recommend putting it in the config file.
Okay, so I need to do a text file and then rename it autoexec.cfg and put the stuff that I want in that one, and it loads that config last. Correct?
Yes. And then it'll slowly end up changing.
Hey, what's up?
Your config.cfg. Oh, old guy is talking to Ronan, who has knowledge. Now he's talking to me, who is questionable, and I'm giving him some really awesome or potentially totally wrong Quake 2 advice.
You don't have to make it .cfg though. Mine literally says auto exec. That is it.
Auto exec. Yeah, auto exec.
Right. There's no .cfg after it though.
But it's a CFG file.
Right.
So it has that extension. It's just a hidden extension.
Right. So you don't need to type it. I was just, it's already a CFG file.
AUTO.
Oh, I see.
Okay, do it again. Auto
EXE.
EXEC.
Like if you're an auto executive selling cars and you abbreviated your job title, you would be
I'm going all the way back to DOS. It's autoexec.bat is what that's a batch file basically from 30 years ago. You remember DOS, right? Well, maybe you don't.
No, I do remember DOS. I remember.
It's autoexec. AUTOEXEC.
I thought I was like part of the movie Hackers because I could turn on a computer.
No, I didn't. She already ate twice.
It was hard back then. Quake 2 was intimidating.
All right, so I'm saving that.
It's taken me 21 years to be able to answer your question, and I still don't feel confident.
Like I say, I used to write these. I mean, if you've seen my... how do I send that to you? I can cut and paste it in the...
You could just attach the file, like in an email, just...
The thing I wrote for the volume.
Oh. Where is it?
I'll put that. I'm gonna send it to you somehow. You just tell me how. Can I just cut and paste it in the chat room?
Copy and paste it. Yeah, direct message or copy and paste it into general.
I mean, you could write me a letter or a postcard.
Oh, yeah, I wish you were closer so I could slap you side to head.
You could write the answer on your hand and then slap me.
The funny thing is, old guy, he is to me though.
Yeah, I'm well within reach of the swipe.
He's about a 20-minute ride from me.
Oh, well, Do you take a check? I'll mail you the check. You cash it and then go slap him side to head.
COD.
You have PayPal nowadays? Shit.
HSOD. HSOD would be hand slap over the web. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Going rate of a head slap nowadays. Now you got me so fucked up I can't even find my Quake folder. Jesus Christ, there it is.
You probably got a contact high. I smoked weed right before I answered that. Answered the call.
The old Quake. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to talk about that. All right, so here we go. This is when I was really getting into doing this Quake shit. Nah, you fucker. Can't even cut. All right. Nope, it's not letting me cut and paste, but give it time. And my new mouse are still having issues.
Copy and paste, sir.
I'm working on it. Okay, so in the message board right now, I am pasting it. Oh, that's big. Did it work out? Can you see it?
It says old guy is typing to me.
Okay, I pasted it and then there's a plus. Do I hit the plus next to it?
I've never seen that plus before. I have to say, don't hit it. I don't trust it. What does it mean? I don't know.
I hit it.
You hit it?
Didn't do shit.
Are you kidding me? It's like...
it's on this. It's whatever this web page is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just pasted it underneath the... Obviously, Donde made the goofy-looking Santa Claus.
No, I didn't make that. I don't make anything. I don't even make things in real life. I just fucking... I got it from the German guy.
Just pasted it in there. You guys can't see it?
Let me see.
No. Did you push the enter button? Oh, there it is. Now I got it.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I'm getting it.
Now, if you cut and paste that into your config, it lets you control the volume with obviously the U and the Y key. Deed for the day.
Thank you, man. That's cool.
Try it, because I don't know, it only worked once for me. So I'm not guaranteeing it works at all.
No, it's going to work once you put it in the auto exec file. It's going to fucking do it.
I could tell you right now.
Files open in my office program. These fucking computers. I just want it to open by the text.
You can probably use Google Assistant based on the marketing I've seen for like holiday gift ideas. Like you could be like, Google rail old guy, Google chase down underlord. Isn't that what Google Assistant does?
Only 20 minutes? Could it be faster if you went and drove a little faster to get there?
I mean, that just requires a little bit extra money for gas.
That's okay. I've got a lot of money.
Alrighty then.
Time.
How many times do you want me to hit them then?
It depends on what the cost is. I mean, shit.
I think actually there's a cap. So, am I wrong about that? There's some union rules and there's a cap, and you can't.
Easy now. I'm the president of our union, so you're in my wheelhouse now. So
that's awesome. The union president's awesome.
Now I need to find starter, and now I put this auto exec in the CTF folder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you were me and you don't play anything but CTF, I would also just use the same file in your base Q2.
Put it in your base Q2 as well, yeah. Just copy and paste it over to your base Q2.
That's where it used to be, and the old Quake stuff was in base Q2. You would never put it in.
I put in I put my config and my packs in every just mod that I play just to be on the safe side.
Anything but CTF. So oh, you fucker. Did the volume thing work?
I don't know, I just realized I have like a headset that's set to a certain, it sets everything. I have like my everything controlled in my headset too.
It should, if you hit the key, it should make it go up and down.
Yeah, but that's binded to other keys as well. I just copy and pasted it in my CFG real quick. I'm gonna unbind my chat key kind of thing. It only does my chat key.
I have bind X net 1 alias net 1 net graph echo graph on wait bind net 2. That's my lag and net graph, but it's not obviously working. And in the new Quake thing, and I have a crosshair switcher, but I don't want to use that because I think this one.
Oh, that's cool. You switch between certain crosshairs?
This. You know what I mean? Because you know how this crosshair is set up where you can put the X and then change the color of the crosshair and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the Quake, the newest Beaver Quake, I don't know what the hell to call it. Quake 2 Pro.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sometimes things do work and sometimes they don't work. And it's like, it's hard to...
I know the net graph didn't because when I put it in there, and hit it when I was in the game, it just said net graph. That's all. It just said it as a text, like I was talking to somebody.
That's what mine does right now. It still does that. I haven't changed it.
Right, so when you type it in, so once you find out what the command is, all right, where am I? Tickle Beings Dallas. All right.
Oh, what's up?
Great.
Hey, man, I was just looking at some, you know what I do. I'm just doing my job. Just doing what I do.
It made me download some new fucking map. Jeez.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, it's working. It's working. I'm in there right now, and as I to believe, I expected Donde to keep talking so that I could see if it was affecting outside the game. So
Is it affecting outside the game?
it is not. So it's working exactly the way I want it. It only controls the volume of the game, not the volume in the chat room.
So that's good.
Right, so I can turn the volume way down in the game because I really, well, or vice versa. If I don't want to listen to you, then I can turn the volume down.
I don't think
On
it
my
works like that,
headset.
but you can try.
Oh, I wonder if there is a bind mute Donde
I also speak American Sign Language.
there. Or is he on his way over?
Exactly.
No, I'm still here.
It's working. It is. It's controlling the volume inside the game, and then I can use my headset to control the volume inside the chat room. That's what I wanted. I can go look at my old configs and see all the extra crap that I had. Ever find that map yet?
No, I'm still looking for it right now. I don't know.
I see there's 4 people at GG server.
Oh, really?
Well, 3 people, I should say.
Beaver's in here, and Underlord just came in too.
Man, I should talk to fucking Jay Zilla. I really want that fucking admin, you know? Oh my god, I found it. I found it in one fucking shot. One shot, I found it. I'm fucking amazing. I did one thing right, and I'm sticking with it.
Fucking miracles never cease to happen.
It's a Christmas miracle. How come y'all over here? Oh, look at that. That looks great.
What's up, Under?
Same old thing. How about you?
Waiting for the goddamn holidays to be over.
Wow, you sound like my fucking soul speaking.
That's right. Bah fucking humbug. Oh, there's Spade, and I wonder who SX Miss Frosty is, and
Oh, that's probably Underlord. He's
No,
one
it ain't.
frosty bitch.
It ain't me.
it ain't him.
I'm not in there.
Man, the German cleaner wolf, the guy that's into dressing up like stuffed animals, the furries. Like he switched from Quake 2 to furries for real, and like he made like some really cool stuff. But he made these Santa skins for CTF for a model that was from like 1998. He did a really good job. Can somebody please join Blue? I'd like to see Blue Santa.
Again, there actually was a Frosty. He was playing for a while. But that particular Frosty right there, I got a feeling is Juby.
Because of the Xmas tag.
Yeah.
Was demo.
Whoa, Blue Santa. Blue Santa is like on fucking drugs. Oh my god, Blue Santa. Blue Santa is fucked. I don't even understand.
Did you download War Thunder yet, Ronan?
Oh, I think I actually did download it.
Nice.
Maybe tomorrow if I'm on, after I get back from Christmas shopping, I'll fucking throw it on and see if I remember any.
Cool. Well, when you get in there, you do it. Add friend, just add me. It's the same. I'm using the same name, exactly the way it is now.
Alright.
All right.
Wonder why Blue Santa looks so fucked. Frosty was pretty good, wasn't he? Hello?
Listening, I just don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I cannot imagine why.
I can't imagine why I'm listening also.
I see where I know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at my old config now. Boy, I got a list of crap that you wouldn't believe. I'll cut and paste these ones to the message board, but I don't believe they work anymore.
Ronan, what kind of gifts do you have to buy tomorrow?
I gotta go to Guitar Center, get my alcohol gift certificate, a couple bottles of wine, some.
Nice.
Just jump in there, Ronan. Juby's gonna need help, that's for sure. Shit.
Underlord, do you put up a big Christmas tree for everybody there?
What's that?
You? Santa?
What's a Christmas tree?
Like a 50-foot tall one for everybody?
I don't have Christmas in Florida.
Oh, I see. That shit don't exist. Heard. There's really no trees around there. Like that. The two that can't handle the heat.
Wonder if that one works now.
Screwed now, Juby. Dawn Day.
I think I'm on Juby's team.
No, yeah, I know, but Ronan just joined to help Juby.
I don't think Ronan's on the server.
Ronan joined.
Well, that ain't your name? Saturday Night RailwarZ?
Yeah.
No, that's soy. I wish I had that ping.
That's so.
Oh, is that soy? Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that ping.
I thought it might have been Beaver, actually, if I saw the ping.
Oh, this is Chicago, though. He's getting that Wisconsin ping.
Yeah.
I used to have that ping. I remember I had that ping at one time.
Let's don't talk about the past things. Ain't doing you any good now.
That was like the best part of playing Quake 2.
You didn't play any better.
QuakeCon. Yes, I did. I got a number 1 high score.
You still suck. You still couldn't play as a team.
I never played deep.
You never play as a team, that's for sure.
I'm only one person. How can I play as a team? What am I, Emilio fucking
Well, when you are
Estevez?
on a team, you don't play as a team.
Kevin Bacon.
Well, I'm still trying to shake and bake. Not Colonel Sanders, like someone else I know. But that doesn't mean I'm a chicken.
That's got nothing to do with being a chicken.
It has everything to do with being a chicken. You know the chicken is the closest relative to the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Well, you're a fucking pansy anyway. It doesn't matter.
You only say that because you've been in the Navy. And see, now I got it right. I finally got it right. But yeah, I would say probably 99 out of 100 people that have ever been in the Navy would call me a giant fucking pansy. And that's why I fucking respect those guys so much, because I am a fucking pansy.
Still fucking talking?
Very angry man is here. Great.
Oh, fucking Christ. That's all I fucking need. Fucking Vader.
Oh, no, it's not Vader, is it?
It's Vader.
For real?
Yes.
That's the other fucking worst part about this server. Jesus. We need some fucking admins and we need some fucking kick ban. Everything
Ban
else.
the
though,
IP.
He's having trouble banning him for some reason. Like, you thought he banned him, the ban fell apart, banned again, rubber band. Now, Sergeant Pepperoni Hearts Toe banned. Look at these fucking vicious Santas. They don't care.
Oh, shit. I should have just went and played a little War Thunder.
Why? What is the fascination with War Thunder? Are you going to have to fucking fly your way out of Florida at some point?
Try it before you condemn it.
I condemn the War of Thunder. No, I mean, I like follow the flight sim subreddit. I have dreams of flying in a computer game. But that doesn't mean I play War of Thunder.
Doesn't mean you stop talking either.
Why don't you just play Airquake 2?
So
I haven't seen Saturday Night RailwarZ on any of the other nights of the week. What's up with that?
Oh, shit.
Guess I have the flag now.
Fucking ping's always a lot higher here. Everywhere now.
Where's your best server? Dallas?
Used to be Dallas.
Or what is it there?
Chicago was better than this one at one time. My ping used to always be like 44. Now it's
This is Chicago.
every other damn thing.
Oops. I joined the wrong team.
Lag all the time.
How do you know it's the wrong one?
Because I know.
I keep things even if I can.
Fucking that graph always look like the fucking Alps. I could have afforded it. I would put up another GLB server. Said, fuck this shit. Then when that little bastard fucking radar around his mouth, it would be banned. Period.
Well, that would be an improvement.
Oh, and you'd never have admins, bitch.
Boom. Put a little bit of salt on your steak.
Here's the thing, though. Like, other than looking at, say, 9 to 10,000 really weird maps, I don't really want admin. Like, the only reason that I would say that the server is lacking in admin is because of the hateful things that what's-his-face says, and then there's no ban, there's no kick. And when there is a kicker, like, it just, like, takes all of Jay-Z's... You can't, like, play and, like, take care of that shit. It's just not fucking...
Nobody would ban him on Beaver servers either. The Beaver wouldn't allow it.
Well, he's still learning, you know? He just gotta learn all the toolbox options to take care of that situation so that it doesn't... But that's what I meant more about, like, needing an admin, not, like, other than wanting to look at weird maps. Actually, you know what? There's something to be said for small nights, like when there's only a few people, to having somebody with admin, because people don't have a lot of patience. Like if there's only 3 people on the server, nobody's going to wait like 5 minutes to put on an acceptable map. Like if it's like there's not people and the map is not right, people will be more likely to leave. So I would say that in those situations, you would also want...
That's what map votes for.
I hear you, but my experience with small game nights is that sometimes somebody has to literally change the map to something that they want to just run around on, and then they're like a toy for like a cat to chase after. But, you know, hopefully that's not the case.
The biggest problem is when you got too few people, really, and somebody like you decides to go hit the bong and forgets where the hell to fucking go play the game.
Okay, but the fucking catch-22 is no bong, no game. Like, it's part of my config.
I say, I'm going to go get something to eat, and they never come back.
I always come back, and it doesn't take me fucking that long. Sometimes things happen.
I'm talking about just you. I'm talking about other people. They go, I'm going to go get something to eat, then they never come back. They're AFK forever.
I want to go get something to eat. I'm being serious, though.
I love it. Yeah, man. Well, enjoy. And, you know, people have to live their lives, Underlord. Like, but what are you going to do? I didn't know that fucking Q2S...
You can make a map ops. You can make an ops. You don't have to have admin.
I don't know. I'm saying that sometimes...
You can be allowed to change the fucking map. You don't have to have admin to do that. I don't know why Beaver didn't set the server up that way. They just add the names of the people to the ops that he wants to be able to change the map. Simple.
Well, this isn't Beaver server. This is Jayzilla's server.
I'm talking about Beaver server. That's what
I'm talking specifically about Jayzilla's server because it's like...
Well, Jayzilla can do the same goddamn thing.
Okay.
Quake is Quake. You can set it up on the server end, however you want to.
Yeah, but out of this entire room of people...
There ain't no buts to it.
You're the only one...
again and think about it some more.
You're the only one that knows what they're talking about. I don't know how to set up a fucking server or run one. Nobody else in here does. Old guy, have you ever run a Quake 2 server?
Helped. But to technically have one, no. Me and a buddy of mine did.
Okay, so you actually have run a Quake 2 server. Great.
20 years ago, though, so actually...
Ronan went to go eat something, and I can speak for him now. He definitely hasn't. Nope, no way. He's like, yeah, actually, I too. Well, I don't really know the whole gist of things. I was just saying that it's hard to get a small group of players on this server with nobody having admin, because there are certain things when it's a small group of people that you want to do, like put on fucking weird, freaky maps. And maybe that's just me.
There's ways to accomplish stuff. It just, you have to just do it. I mean, when I had the GOB servers, pretty much most of the GOB guys at least had ops where they could change the maps. And they could even pick somebody.
That's what I'm talking about.
They couldn't
ban.
But
you can still do a map change with a vote, can't you?
You can do map change. Fact, yeah. Old guy was in GOB, and I'm pretty sure he probably had ops, so he could change the fucking map if he needed to.
Oh, that's such horse shit.
It is horseshit.
I was talking about that shot that just got me. You
No,
were
that's what I was
probably
talking about
behind
too.
it.
No, I wasn't. I'm on your team, right? I'm dead.
Oh, that was.
Where is he?
Remember when it used to be you'd spawn at the same spot every time, or did you never have that?
I've definitely played on
Yeah,
maps where that's the case.
You used to spawn back at home base all the time. It eliminated all the bullshit spawn right when you're running by with a flag and get killed stuff.
Actually, my GOB servers, the fucking who is actually worked. I don't know why it don't here. And Beavers.
I'm dead. We're doing the teamwork, dreamwork. Oh, hell no.
Amazing how he knows where I'm at every fucking time.
Sloop is here.
So,
Did you hear how my voice had a little tinge of panic in it?
Thought it was excitement.
Sloop is here! No, it was, fuck, Sloop is here. Dude, every time I fucking cap, I have to kill every single fucking one of them on the flag. It's so stressful. I'm gonna need a vacation after this game. Who's gonna pay for it? Blue team? Or the winnings?
oh my god. Beaver, you're a fucking frosty.
How do you know?
Oh, it's gotta be fucking Ronan then.
Why? I don't think so. It's Juby.
You fucker. I thought you went to get somebody to eat.
What are you talking? Who are you talking? What are you talking about? Why
That's
are you
me.
saying
Before I
that?
go back to sleep. God damn it. That way too. It's pretty easy.
It's not that easy.
It's very easy. Ask
People
anybody
have-
in this room. Ask anybody in this room, they'll tell you.
Oh, this is a good map.
Man. Saturday Night RailwarZ must be fucking Beaver.
Why do you say that? It's definitely soybean. Only soybean has a single-digit ping on Chicago.
Oh, he doesn't talk much. He's usually not much for advertising. Beaver is.
Oh, old guy, I thought I should tell you, man. I finally unclogged my ear today.
Clogged your what?
I unclogged my ear.
Oh,
It's been like several months. Like, I finally got these fucking weird drops.
I'm trying to think of the shit I use. There's some kind of oil that I put in my ear.
Oh, I was reading about that. Yeah, that's legitimate. Is it you buy it for the? I think just baby oil works. Anything but vegetable oil.
30 weight.
It's This is gonna be fun.
I was amazed you had dish rag in here the other night, Donde.
I didn't. Was this rag on voice?
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked to this rag.
Maybe it was Beaver he was with. Yeah, Beaver. Beaver had dish rag in here.
No shit. That must have been cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
For a long time. There was somebody else in here with him for a short time. I don't remember who the hell it was. Don't fucking put that shit down, man.
You're the one that can't stop talking about him.
He didn't even know I even saw him in here.
Lying bitch.
Keep that shit up. I'll join fucking Red just to kick
He
your
doesn't
ass.
even know that I saw him in here, so you didn't come and talk to him? You just were spying?
No, I didn't come and talk to him. I didn't want to.
Well, were you flying a plane in War of Thunder, or you didn't have time?
I mean, War Thunder. Is that all right with you?
You should have checked first. Well, I guess it's alright, you know? Games are supposedly good for you, so...
Damn it.
You think ZZ4 is playing War of Thunder right now?
Ronan, join Red and kick his ass.
Ronan is gone. He's gone to, like, Restaurant 99 or something. He's having a 3-course meal.
He's here. You just don't know it. See? There he is.
What do you mean? See, there he is.
That's right. He's there. He's on Red Team.
I really think that's Juby, man.
That is not fucking Scooby.
Juby.
No, it's not. Oh, what's up, dog?
Dog is here?
Dog is here, but you don't have his mic enabled. Or his hearing aid on.
I can hear barking. Is that dog?
That's my dog.
Oh, so dog
up,
belongs
dog?
to you now?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, dog.
Just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Turn your volume
Merry
up.
Christmas to you, man. It's Santa skin night here, so...
It's bring your own leash night.
Underlord was just telling me that he was thinking that if he can't run with the big dogs, maybe he should stay on the porch.
You do know Donde talks too much and has weird dreams, right?
Weird dreams. What are you?
Some of them include dogs.
Weird dreams about cats.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Judge Judy.
See what
And
you
all
started,
aliases.
Ronan? This is never going to stop tonight.
Well, Judge Judy doesn't really stop in real life either.
I've heard you mention Judge Judy before. Do you have a fetish for Judge Judy?
No, but you know how I take
think you
advice
do.
from her, but I don't take advice from you?
Just be honest. If you do, just get it over with and just let us know.
You know
If
what?
you like old ladies as a judge behind the desk, just say it and get it over with.
They don't pay her tons of money because she's beautiful. They pay her because she's smart.
That's what she says. But
That's
evidently
what-
your opinion's different because you keep talking about her.
It's all drama.
That's what she said. That's the worst "that's what she said" joke I've ever heard.
Who's here?
Jennifer.
Oh.
Spade, you live in California?
Down in Ohio.
Oh, shit.
He lives at the doghouse.
So you're on East Coast time.
How you doing, Spade?
Not too bad, man.
You need to turn your mic input up. Go to your settings and turn your mic input up.
Underlord tells me that all the time. All the
I can
time.
barely hear you.
It's like, turn it up. I'm like, no, man.
And then when you're done with that, kick Donde's ass. God knows he needs it. Except the other problem is Sloop is on his side and so is Dish Rag. That's not good.
It's not a problem for me.
And now you've got a handicap. You got an old guy on your team too.
That's not a handicap. That's called offensive power, baby.
That's a handicap fucking wheelchair running bitch.
Fairly offensive power because I can't fucking shoot nothing.
Not as offensive as Underlord, but yes, offensive.
If I didn't love you guys, I wouldn't even be in here talking to you.
Well, we love you too, but
You wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't around.
well, we certainly wouldn't know how to run a server.
Well, that's obvious. We don't need to discuss the obvious.
Have you ever been visited by like the ghosts of RailwarZ Christmas past?
Only when Ronan is chasing me down.
They got me.
Oh, here comes the big mouth. He's gonna start running his yap down there again.
Who is that?
Very angry man is really a very angry juvenile delinquent punk kid.
I can't keep up with all the aliases.
Me neither. I have no clue who that is.
That is Vader. Sleeper, Vader, same person.
Those are different people.
I agree. Also, if it was Vader, wouldn't he have already said like 10,000 more terrible things by now?
He's already started to. He's probably trying to refrain from it because Beaver did kick him the other night for a short time, but he came back. See, that's further proof that's not my server, because if it was mine, he wouldn't have been doing all that shit again. He'd been banned, period.
Too fast, don't they?
After he'll give me some coffee, I'll be back.
Oh, you're right. He was right. That's his mic drop. Oh, hell no.
I knew I should have bought 2 bags. They don't have any. They usually don't have. Well, they did.
Wait, all the sweet potatoes in it are hot shit. Busted big time. I don't know where he is. I think he's selling blueberries. No, he's not. That's called 3 to 5. That means even if we end up losing this game, we won the half game. So you could hang your head on that. They shot me.
fucker.
Like shooting a trout in a barrel.
Big barrel. Should get points for just getting back into the base with the flag.
Fuck.
Everybody else left and went somewhere else.
a shot.
Yes, man. Probably won't get many shots like that out of me.
What map is that?
Underlord's map. It's a classic. Everyone loves it.
Yeah,
Probably gonna double the server population.
variation on Bloodies.
Bloody is my favorite map.
Yep, mine. Mine too.
Yikes. Damn, that guy is a beast. Oh, I guess he's on voice. Spade.
It's just all spawns. This map is all spawns.
I feel like this map is all diagonals. I feel like it's one of the most diagonal maps that we play. It's hard to even explain what I mean by that, but I guess like the layout is like you gotta like hook like diagonal, like more than like Blades is at kind of right angles, and this is more at like these like crazy obtuse or sharp angles. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Suckers. Oh, sorry. I mean the idea of
Nice.
Thanks, man. I think I'm just getting very lucky because I'm such a streaky player. Like I can go through like 5 days where I win like 7 games out of like 600.
I think I'm the same way.
Oh hell no! You're fucking instant classic. And because you're so rusty, you just keep getting better. It's disgusting.
I haven't played for a few days, but
Yeah, but you also haven't you not even been back a year?
it's been like 2-3 months.
Yeah, but like Schloob, like it took him like a full fucking year to start posting high scores.
A lot of it's hardware, I guess, these days. Back when I played, it was like whoever had the best computer did the best.
Sure, as soon as I leave, the good map comes on.
Don't let Underlord hear you call it that. He'll get very upset.
Oh,
He
your
insists-
fault. You said sweet potatoes, and I had to go get some.
I didn't say sweet potatoes. Underlord's wife was like yelling at him, like, "You ate all the sweet potatoes."
I'd be pissed too. I love sweet potatoes.
But just to be clear, you're not saying that you are Underlord's wife. Well, maybe I'm the only one that thinks that's funny. Yantar is a good mystery.
It wasn't a
To be clear, Underlord be my bitch? Is that what you're saying?
I can't say that out loud, but yeah.
Okay.
Spade, what kind of player was Skills? Was he like a hook monkey?
I think he was more defense, but he floated. He roamed.
What's his deal? Is he from... Please, I'm not urinating here. This is, science is happening, that's all.
What's that?
Was he from Ohio?
Oh, I don't know. I barely remember.
I'm from Ohio.
Really?
I ain't lying.
What part? It's big.
Northeast. Can't get any more. No more north and no more east. Right on the Pennsylvania border, right on Lake Erie.
You're kidding me.
Are you on Route 90? Or I-90?
North of Route 90.
That's exactly where I'm at.
Could throw a rock from my house and it would land in Lake Erie.
Do you know that Spade is your next door neighbor?
Connie out, right?
Oh, I can't hear him.
You can't hear me?
You can't hear him?
The only person I can hear is you.
That's
No, I
good.
can't really hear him.
Hey, welcome back.
I've been back. Just haven't put my mic down.
No way.
I've been playing, fool.
I thought he was coming back to tell me I owed him money.
Well, don't be so sure he's not.
I haven't heard you say ouch, so I ain't paying for something that I don't get at least a response.
Well, what name are you playing on?
I am Frosty, sir.
Ah, see, I knew it. No, I didn't know. No idea. You want to join a team?
Oh, I was gonna actually go watch a movie with the, but I could squeeze in one more.
Your choice.
Where is Spade from?
Ohio.
Ohio, the same place that you're from, the exact same part of Ohio, Northeast Ohio, north of I-90, right on Lake Erie, right by Underlord's house.
Dear Lord lives in Florida.
Well, everything else is true.
Huh.
He really does live near you. He said that.
Yeah,
Does he live in Ashtabula?
That's not a real place.
Kanye.
It is.
He
If he
said
lives near me.
he said something like Kania. Does that mean anything to you?
I'd really like to talk to him because that's where I'm from.
Where?
You can't hear me?
Oh, yeah. Away.
So you guys probably live as close as me and Ronan live.
If he lives in my town, I could be to his house in probably 2 minutes.
I'm so fucking sick of this cat jumping up and jumping down. It's not like I'm a fucking elevator.
I didn't know anybody from my town played this game.
Alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to Discord. I'm right-clicking on his name.
I did that. I turned him way up, and I still can't barely hear Spade.
Sorry, guys. I haven't set this up in a while.
I don't know if I can do that. I'll try.
Can he click on his own name and set it louder?
My output is all the way
I
up.
think it's in settings somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not a Discord person.
Can't do it. It makes it too big.
Well, you could turn all of us down and then turn your overall volume way up and maybe hear him better then.
Well, fuck, let him play. Because, shit.
What movie are you going to watch?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's throwing something on the Fire Stick.
Because I recommend Gravity with Sandra Bullock. No, I don't know. I was just hearing about the film guy for the NPR and CBS Sunday or CBS News or something. He was fired from NPR because he made some like really outrageous joke about this director that directed this film where Marlon Brando like rapes this girl, like this underage girl with butter. And when the director died, he was like posted a picture of his like funeral notice or whatever and said something like even death is better with butter. Something like that.
Was a good joke. The whole story is to get the young actress, because they were afraid she wasn't going to be able to react. They didn't tell her about the rape scene.
Oh man.
So when Marlon Brando was trying to rape her in the movie, of course, he got a great natural reaction from her.
Wow.
What a great scene. You got to watch a movie.
What is that from?
Last Tango in Paris.
Oh yeah. Okay. But where does the butter come in?
That's what he uses as a lubricant.
So does he rape her?
The movie.
Huh. With butter?
The movie.
Oh, that's fucked up.
This political correctness shit's getting way out of hand.
So he grabs the butter. He what? Puts it between her legs?
Well, I haven't watched the movie in a long time, but Jesus, it was made in the 60s, so I don't even know if there was a... You know what I mean? Obviously, way back then, they weren't able to show that kind of stuff. So they just... I'm sure it was implied somewhere or some part of the movie.
Okay. So it was probably more her reaction and just not knowing than like this.
Well, you remember the opening of Jaws?
Yeah.
Where the girl's drowning?
Yeah,
the director didn't tell her that he stood on a ladder and he had a pitcher of water in his hand, and when she started to scream, he dumped the water on her face. He didn't tell her about that, and it gets a great reaction because obviously she's not pretending she's drowning. She's actually drowning. Or getting waterboarded.
He waterboarded her. Steven Spielberg waterboarded her?
I don't think it was Spielberg. I think it was... What's the difference between a director and a producer or something like that?
Oh, I understand. It was like one of his guys.
I'm not sure who it was, but...
Wow, that's amazing. That's pretty extreme.
Well, go read about Stanley Kubrick when they made The Shining and everything he did to, oh, God, what's her name? There was a girl. The girl, Shelley Duvall. I mean, she was traumatized from that movie for years because of how they treated her to get her reactions, you know?
Oh, wow. That's terrible. That is so terrible. Like, if I was working, like, when I watched those movies, like, I'm like, at least the people that made them knew that they were fucking movies. And then you're telling me that, like, the people that made them went out of their way to fuck up.
Yeah, they made out of, you know, go out of their way to make sure they get the exact reaction they want, because there aren't that many people that are that great at actors. Most of the actors nowadays are just pretty.
Well, I think that also wasn't it not like there's like the Actors Guild or whatever. Don't they have some kind of where they organize
their
them?
union?
I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure they were. It's just that
the standards are different now.
Well, you know, you can't get away with that shit now. God, you can't even tell a girl she's pretty now. You know, there's so much shit going on.
Well, yeah, because this guy got fired, you know, for that joke.
Right, for making a joke. I mean, yeah, was it in good taste? Not really, but come on.
Well, he also deleted it right away, but it just didn't matter.
It don't matter if you delete it once. That's the problem with, what's that? Twitter.
The cloud, man.
Shit is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like like there are some people like Charlie Rose that like disgusting, you know, like I can't fucking watch Charlie Rose without knowing that.
There's all kinds of men that took advantage of.
But then like there's also been some of my heroes that like Tom Ashbrook from On Point like did nothing like sexual. They did a sexual harassment at WBUR investigation, and he was cleared from that. But he had kind of like hostile workplace, like just like he was too demanding. He would yell too much. He would belittle people, and so that's what fired him. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Or like Al Franken? Like I feel like Al Franken got a raw deal. Like
Al Franken got screwed. He did, but
I just wish that there was like standards like that made sense and weren't.
Politics is bullshit.
Yeah, but that's a big group of people, that fucking Congress or whatever, like with the senators and everything. They should be able to have a fucking standard in that. I guess they do now. I don't know. I don't know too much about it really, but I just know that the outcome is like pretty interesting. Like to see that guy lost his job after he just deleted that Facebook joke. I'm like, man, he should have fucking deleted Facebook or something, you know, like,
you know, learning from being the union president is one of the guys told me once, you know, one of the older, if it isn't wrote down, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but it's like that guy is like being punished for the director in a weird way. Like he's like, yeah, he's making a joke, but he's making a joke about something that's like in real life and has been a part of like film history. Not that I know film history. I'm just saying, you know, like it just strikes me as like over the line, but maybe I don't know the context of it. I just don't know, you know?
Well, no, he made a joke about rape. Even though it was a fake rape, because it was in the movies, he made the joke about the rape. And that's what was wrong, according to whatever the new standards. You know, you can't make a joke about anything. Now, rape isn't funny, but
if you make a good joke, there is.
Yeah, if you make a good joke about it, I mean, come on, you know, I mean, there's, you know, I've heard good jokes about the 9/11 Twin Towers thing. I mean, you know, it's in bad taste, but it's still a good joke.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't laugh at stuff, man, you got some issues.
Right. Like sick joke, just like the next person, you know. But you got to wait at least an hour after it happens. I missed that.
Too soon?
Too soon, right? Yeah. Too soon? Well, it's never too soon. That cap.
We're gonna sell this house today. I know what's going on now. God.
Not today, sir. Not today.
Damn it. Get the fuck off of me. Look at them. They come out of nowhere. Man, when I was little, I just had a flashback to something. I used to be terrified of this book that we had that depicted trolls and gnomes and elves and shit living in this big fucking pile of wood with all these fucking snakes. It was like you were looking like underground at a wood pile and then like under the earth. You guys ever seen that shit? Ronan, have you seen The Shining?
Yes, sir.
Did you like it?
Yeah, man. Good, great movie.
Do you like Stephen King?
Yes, Don. Is this like my 101 questions today?
I read Pet Sematary.
Wasn't his best book. The Stand. Read The Stand.
The Stand, I did try to read it. It was so I have ADD, sir.
The long fucking book, but I read it in one night. I just sat down and started reading
You
it.
are fucking insane. You read it in one fucking night? The Stand?
Yeah. Started reading it at 9 o'clock, and I don't think I went to bed until about 4 in the morning.
You must read insanely fast.
Book.
Fuck
Do you read? Do you read super fast?
You're gonna pay for that.
No, not real fast. It's only 600 pages. Just read.
Just read.
And that.
Don't play Quake in between, or...
My favorite Stephen King book was a short story collection, though, maybe because of my ADD, but
Because it was short stories.
yeah. But Night Shift, that was fucking amazing. That shit was so fucking cool. Like that movie Trucks, like where the trucks come alive and start killing everybody, and then the planes and everything. People are stuck in it. That's from that book. The Boogeyman story. Oh my god. There's this one where these like toy soldiers like just kill the fucking people playing with them. That was amazing. There was one where they go into the basement of this building and there's these fucking giant rats and they've begun to grow wings and fucking fly and shit.
Banjo Tango time!
The fuck you talking about?
Whatever, anything to shut you up. God damn you, Ronan. Let's just go and get something to eat.
Who's ever chasing me, goddammit, leave me the fuck alone.
You're the fucking winning cap. If we don't kill you, we're totally done.
I had to. Isn't that the object?
You sons of bitches.
Tell him, Underlord, tell him.
I was talking to you.
Oh.
You bitch!
You have an extra guy or what?
Exactly.
We need a couple extra guys. What the hell?
Well, Cat 5. I don't believe
He
that's gotta
doesn't
be.
count. He's he doesn't know how to grapple or anything.
Good.
Can't shoot. He was shooting me. He was following me, shooting me in the back.
Sounds more like a Cat Zero. It's not even fucking windy. Can't even get a freaking breeze over here. Oh, God. Well, guy, do you want to go back to talking to Spade about Ohio and I can translate for you?
Oh, shit.
We already typed in where he lives, and I typed in where I live. It's verifiable. He is from my town, or he wouldn't have known the name of the road.
He's from your town?
I could probably be to his house in about 6 minutes.
Is that not totally unreal?
That is. It is unreal.
I thought I was doing better than that. What the fuck?
Really? So out of all of America, we have two people from the same town in Ohio.
Yep.
It's a
The
town.
same small town. He put 12,000 people, but I think there's only about 8,000 people in the town.
Oh, geez.
Town. So if he's a young guy, then I'm sure I know his parents.
Do you have
if
a
he's a little
Walgreens?
older, I know him.
So is he, because you're an old guy, right? So I'm just going to jump off from that. Are you saying that you could be his, like, wayward Quake 2 father?
He's like fucking ancient. What are you talking about?
Like, did you, like...
No, I don't have sex, so I don't have kids.
No, not sex kid. Did you...
Spade is 33 years old. Old guy is 57.
But did you maybe teach him how to play RailwarZ down to 12,000? And then you forgot,
It was only
time went on, and now he's the prodigal son, come to return?
The only guy I know that plays Quake that lives in our town lives on Middle Road.
Can you
Which
please
is
type the
one
name
road.
of the town?
Why?
I just want to see what the word is. It sounded weird. Shock. So there's 3 fucking RailwarZ players in a town of 12K? And you won't even type it because it's...
There it is.
That is like the weirdest word in the world.
It's an old Indian word which means, oh God, what is it? Something about the creek that runs. Yeah, the Connecticut Indians came here or some bullshit, but yeah. Or how it goes.
Actually, oh my God.
What do you have? Talk and text at the same time?
Spade, kick his ass. There you go.
Aunt Judy. Auntie. When Connecticut was much larger, was that
Man,
like in the
what is she,
18th
Google?
century?
She's not. She's really smart.
Did it go all the way to...
She'd been smarter if she don't answer him.
We have 2 guys from the same town. They just realized that of all America, they're from the same town in Ohio of 12,000 people. And the town is named
There's the commando guy. Beeb just posted in
Conea?
Discord.
Conea. Do you think that's related? Coniat. But it's spelled... Oh, yeah, it's spelled Coniat.
You just put what in where? On the...
Coniat.
In Discord in general. He just tagged you.
Oh, okay, in Discord.
Command
I'm
for
going to
the,
find out. You think it might be
lag
related to
drop
old Connecticut?
Okay, all right.
Well, old guy, you have to give me a period of time, perhaps like a week, and I'll do a research on it, and I'll find out, goddammit.
You can't even fucking make up a questionnaire for some freaking old
I don't
man.
need you to look it up. I can guarantee that's what it
Underwood,
is.
did you... Coniat.
What?
Did you see that picture I put up of Merrick in the snow?
I've got lots of pictures of me. I don't fucking need to see that picture. I probably already have it.
I don't think you have it.
Probably had it a year ago, 2 years ago.
Well, it's from his photo bucket.
Probably.
Donde stalking him.
Yeah, I know it. I'm gonna tell
Well,
him too.
He's
I'm gonna
left.
tell him Donnie's stalking him.
He's not on the internet anymore. He's not active on the internet. You know that?
Not that you know of.
Well, you told me that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Because he does check his email and shit like that.
Yeah, but that's not like using apps on a smartphone, man. Kids these days, if it's not 3D, it's not fucking real, man.
So you want me to tell him that you think he's not real?
No, but it's not that, like, my point is that he's not, like, present on the internet. He doesn't have a website on the internet. He doesn't have a presence on social media on the internet.
Well, he doesn't have much of a fucking internet connection. What do you expect?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying that he does have a presence because he checks his email, and I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about. Coniat's name were derived from Coniat, a Seneca Indian word. Oh, various interpreters. Richer of river mouth fish. Oh my god. Or place of late snows.
Our creek that runs through our town is number 10 in the United States for steelhead trout fishing.
Really? That's crazy.
Motherfucker here all the time.
Are you into it?
Indian or into it as in fishing?
Inuit Indian.
No.
Are you Native American? Do you subsist off
No,
of...
there's no Native Americans in this town. There's
He walks
no
around saying, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?"
Oh, boy.
He's actually a grumpy old bastard.
There's no. It
Have you been to
derived
the
from the.
Pequot Indian Museum, Ronan?
Yeah.
Man, I love that. I've been there. I thought it was cool. Did you like it? Did you like the movie?
When I was young, man.
Yeah, that's how I saw it. Maybe I wouldn't like it now. I don't know. I thought it was cool. The Indians in Connecticut, man, they have 2 great casinos.
That's what they're known for.
Spades out.
Later, Spade.
Take it easy.
That is kind of odd that somebody from this small town, well, 3 guys now, he said.
Aren't then, like, as you say, like that, you probably know his name. Aren't this odd similar that
My guess is that because back in the day when this game first came out, there was about 12 of us from this town that played this game.
How many?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Jesus had 12 disciples. Was there Quake 2 Jesus? Was there like a patient zero?
I'll mute him if you guys want me to.
Well, was there one that all 12 came from, or did they all start playing independently?
I believe that we all started playing as we all worked together.
Huh. Where'd you work?
You're getting awful personal now.
Well, what kind of company?
Next thing I want to know is your panty size.
You don't have to tell
Address,
me.
where exactly do you live? I don't know.
Hey, would you like my social too?
What do you like better, hamburgers or hot dogs? All right, I'm writing that down.
Don't forget your date of birth.
No, I'm just curious. Like, was it like a?
I know what you do for a living. You're a fucking telemarketer.
He's the guy we hang up on every day.
Yeah. I don't even answer them anymore.
Well, I think we've all been telemarketers at one point or another.
No, we haven't.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we have.
No, I'm gonna start answering the phone when I know it's a
Never
telephone.
have.
I know that you don't think you
No,
have.
Dante, I don't want any and hang up. Then the poor bastards will think about that shit all day long. Why'd they call me Dante?
Yeah, but when you answered none, they tried to stick you in a fucking convent. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone that calls me, I'm saying give down these. I'm like, sorry, no, this isn't John. This person's phone number got changed. They told me to give you this number just in case anyone calls for this
That's
number.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him good.
Thankfully, the best thing to say is that person's in jail, and that sometimes they don't call back.
I'm gonna give him
know,
Dante's number.
Here's a fun piece of information. The Quake video I made about the clan from Ohio, they were Gods Immortality. And actually, Faf alone here is like tagged up with that. That's why I want to send him that video. Or he's not tagged up anymore, but he was. He's in that clan. And those guys were from fucking Ohio, man. They were from Ohio. Forget what I was talking about.
Lots of good things come from Ohio.
Potato.
Who said that? Potato. You can get potatoes in Ohio?
Idaho. Or
You're not
Idaho.
the hope. I wouldn't say that.
Idaho or Idaho, take a pick.
Who's this? Who's Torre? Oh, yeah, now I remember. when you're like, oh, like what company do we work for? I was more interested in like what kind of company like that would have everybody play Quake 2. Like it was probably a computer company. I'm guessing. I don't know. You had a LAN, so you could play on the LAN. That's usually the conditions.
Ooh, no, it's like, hey, everybody's sitting at lunch. There's this new game out. You know,
Oh, okay.
But
type of
guys,
thing.
my two daughters are here, so I'm gonna go visit them for a while.
All right, man. See
All
you
right,
later.
well,
everyone.
See ya.
Yeah, but the company that the other guys from Gods Immortality from Ohio, like they all worked for this landscaping company that still on their website proudly, and of course I would too if I were them. Like it's a really cool thing. They got to like do like a cleanup of the Lincoln Memorial for the monument in DC where it's Lincoln sitting on a giant chair. That is that the Lincoln Memorial? And they were chosen to be featured like as a local company, and so it was like a great honor, like brought down to DC to do the job. So anyway, they were all like from that landscaping company, and now I've actually they were not all. It was just probably that one guy. Maybe there was another guy, but anyway, another of the guys started this company where he makes catnip into like an edible ball for cats, and that is like blown up. And now they make giant ones for like leopards and jaguars and tigers and lions. And
All right, guys. Have a good night. Later, Dundee. I'll talk to you all again.
all right, man. Good night.
Later.
And I follow that guy on Instagram. He's always posting like, you know, fucking pumas and snow leopards. Because the zoos have them, not because he has the cats, but he sends the balls to the zoo and then they take a picture, I guess.
We have 3-on-2 here. Why are we doing that?
Oh, Schloob won't play if it's like that. Like, look, we're losing.
Kill the guy with the flag.
I think I figured it out. Like, the colorings for the Blue Santa are like the kind of optical, like blurry effect of like 3D. It's weird though.
Shaloob's playing then. You playing?
Yeah. No, I went spec so it can be 2v2 because you'll be better off with Schloob than me. That's for sure.
I'll have to find out who that guy is. Is that Satan guy?
Saturday Night RailwarZ? Satan.
Know what it says? I don't know.
Well, I mean, the first four letters are SATN, so yeah, you could interpret it as Satan if that's on your mind all the time, Mr. Satan.
Yeah. God, so that means there can't be no such thing as Satan.
I agree with you.
To be beef.
Oh, it's soybean. 100% because he has the single digit ping.
Soybean. Don't think I know who that is.
Sweet, we got this 38 guy is pretty good.
Guess there wasn't a fucking. What a job playing defense he did there.
Who?
38-38. He killed about 6 people before I was able to capture the flag.
Yeah, I don't know who that.
I don't know, you on him now? Bastard, I guess you were. You shot me in the back. this on?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Playing very good.
We're still gonna win. We have the Esprit de Vivre. Who's my fucking partner?
Well, you were, 12 Angry Man or some bullshit, but now you don't have a partner at all. Nobody likes you.
Did you kill me there?
Say, how the hell did you miss that cat?
Wow, nice crouch there. I didn't see it coming. It made me giggle. Opinion might be controversial, but I think that 3838 might be somebody like Patriot or Klauz.
Yeah, I don't know.
The way that they're crouch sliding is really Psi 4.
We're seeing the flag get stuck up there. Rick. Jesus.
So when you've used drops to clear your ear of obstruction, was it just a single round of drops, or was it like multiple days of drops?
Number of days. Mineral oil is what I used.
Mineral oil. Yeah, it does take a couple days.
Oh yeah, what you want to do is you want to put a couple drops in your ear, and then put, like a cotton ball, and then overnight, and then that'll loosen up the wax. That'll loosen up the wax, and then you just do it over and over again, or you go to the doctors and they clean them out, but
Well, my doctor
That costs
advised
money.
that I use the drops, but it was like a couple months ago. An idiot.
Yeah, but was it because of a wax buildup, or do you have an infection?
No, it was for a wax buildup. I have a lot of wax. I actually have a disproportionate amount of wax in this year than the other. And it's been like that my whole life. Yeah?
I actually have what one doctor said, my ear, nose, and throat guy, that I have a trap in my ear.
7,
And the wax just lays in there. But yeah, that's what I do. I just end up putting the mineral wax drops in there. And
So what happens to you? You can't hear? Because I couldn't hear at all.
yeah, it plugs right up and you can't hear.
It's already a little bit better, but I would say that it's not. It's going to be a couple days, I'm guessing, to be like, in a good place.
It's going to be more than, sometimes it takes a week.
Okay. And what is that stuff doing? Is it like an acid?
No. It just warms up. It just makes the wax pliable,
Oh, okay. I see. I don't like this 2-0 business. We're going to change that, alright? This is some fucking bullshit.
You'll change it as soon as somebody else joins and helps you.
Why am I dying of pills?
I thought it was, who is it? Oh, it's Sean.
Yeah, what's his deal?
Oh, there's no way I had that flag.
Yeah, it was just a one angle. I didn't really mean to go that angle.
2-on-2. Partner's fighting a guy that doesn't have the flag. Jesus. I might pull something off.
True. Offense and defense right there. Oh shit.
You come back to life. That'd still be 2v2, is it? Oh, somebody had to join to fuck it up.
No, it's just that idiot. Man, I wish we were fucking. I mean, I hate to say it because I like the server is very smooth, but switching on the server, the server's fucked up.
I don't know if I like this one or not. What's his name's there in New Jersey? I like that one.
I just don't like that this idiot, and that we can't change the map to something really terrible.
Oh man! Right over top of it.
And he's losing the game, like he's like. Yeah, fuck that guy, man. I'm sorry, but do you see what he's doing? Like, I just can't be around that. He's just doing it on purpose to be a total dick.
Was he getting the flag and then standing there or something?
Yeah, and like going to the other fucking.
Oh,
He was coming back to the other base and standing in front of me. It's like, fuck you, man.
he just shot me 4 times in a row. Whoever owns it, well, like I say, if you don't know how the command is for the server, how to, you can block his IP forever.
Well, the thing is that JC is all new to the server thing, so he's still figuring out how to do that.
Right. But you should be able to go online and just type in, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
P. I don't think that's what's his name.
That's what he does, and I saw him use the C word earlier. And that's like the big thing with the dude.
Yeah, that's right there. But like I say, he used to come around a lot, and they were able to ban him somehow. The easiest way to do it is just not play with him. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm on Dallas now. Like, when you guys are done with that game, if you want to come over here, like, then you don't have to fucking deal with that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was saying the other night that he's high or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've talked to him before. Like, he's not. It's not like that. He's like an alcoholic though, and like he is like unabashedly vulgar. And like talking to him like humanized him to me, but it's not about humanizing him, it's just about the actual reason why we're playing the game is to have good games. And if you're gonna be counter to that for any reason, like it's just like or not with any reason, but like you can't be reasoned with, like no one can like talk to that dude. It's like fuck that.
Boy, sometimes I just quit just based on, you know. You say sometimes it just irritates. You got a good game going, 3v3 or whatever, it's going back and forth, and one guy joins and just fucks the whole thing up, you know.
And that guy's such a tool bag.
If I just quit, you know, there's all kinds of other games I can play. Well, I play one other game other than this. WGT Golf. I don't know if you've ever played that. It's an online golfing game.
No,
It's the same as this. I've been playing that game. Well, not the same as this. I've been playing this game for 20 fucking years or something like that. But this golf game I've been playing for 10 years. Like the same amount of, you know, we play on Skype is the, you know, fuck, I've met people from all over the world. One guy from Australia, really nice guy. I play with him quite a bit.
What about Conneaut, Ohio?
I mean, what about it?
Like home of 3 RailwarZ players. And how many Golden Wings players?
Oh, there, I have no, let me think. No, there's nobody that I know of that plays golf, but how do you could be playing with somebody that lives in the apartment next to you in Quake and never know it, you know?
Well, me and Ronan playing it.
That's what I mean, but how did you know that?
We just figured it out. He invited me over once, but I was like, not feeling to go that day for whatever reason. It wasn't to do with him. It's not you, it's me, man. But we're gonna meet up someday. As soon as I have money to spend, I'm gonna go to a store so I can buy a proper vaporizer.
That's right, he's the vape guy.
I'm getting closer to a paycheck. I got a thing called a job now.
See, before when we played Quake, we didn't sit around bullshit like this. We played on, I think it was ICQ, was the clan that I was in way back in the day, and we didn't jibber jabber, you know what I mean? There was no bullshit. It was show up, play the game, and leave. You know, I never knew where any of the guys lived or anything, and, you know, nobody would have known that except for however Dog brought up with where he lived, Northeast Ohio. Well, you asked.
Do you think he knows who he is, though?
He's 33, so I probably know his parents. Unless they just moved into this town. I know everybody in the town. I mean, I've lived here for 57 years. I know everybody. I mean, being I'm 57, he's 33. I could have went to school with his parents. I know what street he lives on, so I'm running through all the names in my mind.
Oh my god.
You know?
That's amazing. So, there is, like, no matter if, like, you know him or not, per se, there's a good chance based on the small size of your town that you've been inadvertently running into each other without knowing that each other is who each other is.
Probably, I would say probably not that case, though, because, you know.
Like, where do you buy groceries?
That guy's leaving, too. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we've walked by each other at times, you know. I mean, you know, the chances are, you know, when you're looking at, even if it's 12,000 people in this town, you know, which I don't believe it is, I believe it's 8,000 people, so at some time, you know, the odds are with you, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you live in Connecticut. You live in a big town? You live in the marshmallow capital, right?
Not anymore. But that was a big town. But no, I live in like, I think like 60,000 people town. I'm not even sure. It's on the, is that big?
60,000. Yeah, big to me, but, you know.
Maybe, this I shouldn't say, but that's my 60 to 100,000. Couldn't be more than that. It's gotta be less. But yeah, I don't know everybody in this town. Like, anybody could be living here. No.
Well, yeah, but if you've just moved there, like I say, I was born here.
Yeah.
I was born here. I never left. I've lived in this town my whole life. So, you know, yeah. Unless his parents or him himself has moved here due to a job or something like that, then I wouldn't know.
But you said that you guys were playing at work. Like, maybe you worked with his, like, dad, and his dad showed him, like, Quake too?
Not from where he lives. I know everybody.
Oh,
well,
like you would know.
I know everybody that I worked with and where they lived for the past 30 years. You know, I've been in the same place for 30 years, so.
Wow, that's awesome.
Unless his father was one that played with me and then he has moved, you know.
Do you guys have a Walgreens? Do you have the grocery store?
Not small grocery store, real small town. I'm trying to think of what do we have? We have a family-owned grocery store.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm trying to think of the one. Well, we have 2 drugstores.
Are you right on the lake?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. Is it super rich?
On the lake it is. It used to be a huge industrial town. This town used to have 25,000, something like that. And then, the loss of jobs, you know, I don't know how many of the factories that used to be in our town that left and went to Mexico. Actually, pretty much devastated the whole town. We used to have a General Electric plant that made light bulbs. They left. I mean, it's just down in America. It happens everywhere. Well, the big city it doesn't, but
Yeah, no, I hear you.
when I graduated high school, I could get a job on Monday, quit it on Friday, and have a better paying job on Monday, and do that all summer long. Now, you're lucky to get a job in this town. There are no. It's your profession now that you have a job.
Oh, restaurant work. I'm like front of house restaurant work. Like I was managing, but now I'm like kind of back to square one with this restaurant group. I'm just a host. But it's like a fine dining French restaurant.
Oh yeah. Start cooking, man. There's money in that. It just.
Well, I'm trying to do the delicate task of balancing the stress with the money because I find that this fucking work is too fucking stressful. I don't want to go head on into it. Like I was managing full time and then I kind of backed off and was managing part time. And I would like to kind of try to keep the part time hours. Unless I'm like given great assurance that I will be not like worked to death because that's just like so common. Like if you fucking become a salaried restaurant worker, they just fucking work you to fucking death.
Yeah, I got a friend that was a chef. And, I mean, he went to the Pittsburgh Culinary School, I think it is, or something like that. And he was a chef forever, and he made a ton of money. And then one day he just quit. And I says, well, what the fuck are you doing? And he says, well, guess what? I work every Friday, every Saturday, every night. You know what I mean? You think about it. If you're a chef, what's your time off? It's in the morning.
And like, who has like the money to cover like rotations for that position? Like,
well, he owned the restaurant too. So,
but I mean, profit margin is like so small with restaurants, and you have to keep raising your prices. Like, the public can't fucking afford it. The price of living is like, going up. And all
it's the country's turning into something that it's not going to be nice for the people that are middle class. It's just
and in the restaurant business, it's like you have to work at like for me, like what I've discovered over the course of 20 years is I have to find and work at like one of these fine dining places because otherwise they are going to try to pay me like minimum wage.
Right. Well, I mean, if you work at a fine dining restaurant, a waiter makes killer money.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. It's like that's like launching like for me, like my fucking lizard brain. It's like launching the spaceship, like fucking doing that fucking shit. Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point you've got to pick a direction and take it, whether it's, I mean, enjoyable.
I would like to do more just like media work, like with the restaurants, and
then that means you have to start your own company and freelance.
That's like the fucking thing, though. Like breeding. I'm not even that. How the fuck can I start my own company?
At your house.
No, I know. I just have to like clear my mind. Like I smoke too much weed to do my own fucking company.
Oh, that would be that's. I mean, I do notice that this group smokes a lot of pot.
Yeah.
and at some point, whether it's is the guy gonna play Saturday night? I'll play if he's playing. Yeah, I did my share of drugs back in the day, but there comes a time in life where, I don't know, I'm trying to think how old I was when that time was. Probably about 26, 27. I got offered a job making double what I was making before, and I had to give up smoking pot and doing drugs. It was pretty easy. decision to go from.
I went and I tried to get him. Fathalone, I invited him. Yeah, so you adulted.
Well, at some point, you know, I mean, I think I was 26 or 27. Of course, you know, that time I think I was making $10 an hour.
That's not bad.
That was 25 years ago.
What would that would be like fucking $25 today?
And then, I took a job. Went from, I think it was $9 an hour to $17 an hour. So it was really easy to quit drugs to double your wage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you.
So,
do they drug test you at the other job?
Oh fuck, I get drug tested constantly. Alright, is anybody coming?
I get tested too, and I'm always need more drugs.
Yeah, well.
But I don't think weed is that really, like, hopefully, like, it'll become, like, legal, because I don't like the idea of it being a drug.
Even if it's legal, though, I mean, if you're smoking it as much as you are, now I'm going to sound like an adult, you know, but if you're smoking it as much as you are, it's like drinking, you know, I mean.
No, I totally know. And, like, alcoholism runs so deep in my family, it's, like, the only safe thing for me.
Well, I mean, if you can't do it in moderation, then you have to quit.
Uh-huh.
Because you just can't, you know, I mean, that's just like, you know.
Well, part of my strategy is, like, crowding out the impulse to crave anything, which, you know, I've been addicted to other drugs before, and I find that, like, I replace that addiction with weed, and I do put rules on myself, like, I don't smoke until I play the game at, like, 8 or 9 o'clock at night, so it's not like I'm smoking all day. I used to be worse, actually. I've gotten a lot better since I moved to Connecticut.
Shit, holy crap, is it getting late? What the hell time is it?
It's
like 11 o'clock. It's not real late, but late enough.
Late enough for the fucking server to be dead.
Well, that's odd. Last night, fuck, you guys were playing at 1 in the morning, I thought.
Yeah, man, we were playing super late. I said like fucking 2 of them.
I can't look at the other servers. His name ain't playing, so I'm not gonna join.
I guarantee you, the second that you leave, someone will join the server every fucking time. Like, you'll be like,
I did quit, and then you said, oh, I went and got somebody, and so I came back.
They'll be like, oh, good night. Yeah, then you're gone. Then Jake's here. It's like, who are they? Never seen them.
I can check the servers on my web. Yeah, what do we got? Shows 5 in Texas.
That's us.
Well, it shows me still there, and I'm not there.
That's debatable. You're like, I am me.
Farfalo is over at the other place, but I don't think he's there, actually. Shit. Oh, SCR_leg_draw must show the. That's what I'm saying. So let me cut and paste that.
been watching season 16 of Top Chef? 17?
You know, I kind of petered out on those cooking shows.
Yeah, I just watch it because I've been really nervous at work in my new job, and watching these fuckers be nervous makes me feel better.
I like watching the one where they put all the shit in the basket. That one.
That's like where it's like weird shit, or like where they shop for the shit.
Oh yeah, the weird shit where they open the basket and then they have to make.
Yeah, what the fuck one? What is that called? It was like a 30-minute show on like Food Network. Chopped.
Chopped. I like that show.
Yeah, that one takes a lot of creativity and you gotta come in with a lot of knowledge, the fundamentals. That's a fun show. I like. Sometimes I used to watch the Gordon Ramsay show because I would know people that, and I knew this one chef that was on it, and Gordon Ramsay kept calling him fucking donkey. And so now every time I think of that chef, I just think of Gordon Ramsay's like, you fucking donkey. It's terrible.
You know, if somebody comes in, flag. I did notice that one guy there that's from my town, he goes off awful early, I noticed.
Yeah, that's true. And he said that because he works super early. Wow, so you're gonna track him down based on the time of day? You're like a fucking Mongolian eagle hunter.
Easily done. If he works in this town.
Can I contact This American Life and try to get the story on the radio?
Actually, you might be better off with, on NPR. What's the show on NPR that they do that kind of shit?
That's what I'm talking about, This American Life.
Not on NPR?
Yeah. It's from Chicago. There's probably other ones where they do this kind of shit too, but that's the one that comes to mind to me because they do like hour-long stories.
It'd be easier for me to just catch them on here one time and say, hey, go to McDonald's, I'll be there in 10 minutes, I'll wear a Browns hat.
See, you didn't tell me how to... And you really think you're going to be the only person at McDonald's with a fucking Browns hat?
Probably not in this area, because we're all Browns fans, but...
It's about goddamn time the Browns won the Super Bowl, no?
You know what? They're looking pretty damn good right now.
No shit. Were you into the Cavaliers the year they won the championship? That was awesome.
Been a Cavs fan forever. Back when Brad Doherty and Rod Williams. I've been, well, you know, since school, since 1970s. 3-year birthday, probably.
Oh yeah, I was born in 1983.
At high school in 1979.
No shit. That's a fucking crazy statistic. Because it's like we're like in a fucking virtual 3D world talking over voice over IP on the internet, and like all of that was invented like how fucking much after, you know, like
the amazing thing about the I talked to somebody about it, maybe Underlord or something. When I first got a computer, it was 1980. what was it, 80? Might have been 80 or 81. And it was DOS. There was no Windows.
Really?
Just think of that. Yeah, Windows 3.1 wasn't even around.
Fucked up, man.
Wasn't even the internet. It was bulletin boards. You'd go on a bulletin board and chat with people texting, and then that's when I started downloading. Well, figure that. It took me. Oh Jesus! You know the game Wolfenstein, the very first one. It was, I believe, it was 3 1.44 megabyte floppy disks. And I downloaded them off a bulletin board. It took me 11 hours.
Really?
5 meg.
Fuck. Were you able to use the computer while it was downloading, or was it just that process, like for 11 hours?
I couldn't even use the phone line because it was over the phone line.
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
So it shut the phone down and shut the computer down. Yeah, so I did it overnight. I started the download at night and then went to bed and then got up in the morning and boom, there it is, you know. Gee, well, I don't know if you even know this, but, you know, I mean, I'm sure you have an Android phone.
No, man. Me?
No?
Nah.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I'm stupid. I have a fucking Apple phone. I was playing Apple.
Oh, well, you have an iPhone then. There's more computing power in your iPhone than it took to land the first spaceship on the moon.
Yeah, but think of how much smarter the human power behind that mission was versus the person that's running my iPhone.
No, well, the person that invented your iPhone was pretty smart. Maybe the guy that's running it's not.
Yeah, I need to fucking, I don't know. It's probably wicked expensive to get a smarter person to run it. Is everybody seeing this fucking map? This map is bomb.com. Nobody cares. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'll go hunt down that guy tonight, knock on his door, and find out who the hell he is. I'm not going to. I don't.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what. We'll just have our own Discord channel. You drive around. I'll fucking get him on a server, and you find him while he's playing Quake.
Well, I'm trying to think. If I go through this in my head, he told me the street he lives on. Less than 200 houses on that street. Even less than that. I'm going to guess there's 20 houses. 20 houses. I bet you there's less than 100 houses on the street that he lives. So it would be, you know, it would not be that hard to find him. But yeah, I could give two shits, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? You know, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, it's pretty neat that somebody from this little town plays Quake the same as us or me, but then again, you know.
Well, wouldn't you want to meet up at McDonald's?
He's a douchebag.
No, he was on voice.
Or maybe I'm a douchebag.
You're obviously not a douchebag. I've met a lot of people through Quake, and the most amazing and exciting thing that I've discovered in the process is that, not that people are douchebags, but that it's like we're all the same person.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, well.
Like, if you're still playing Quake 2, like 21 years after it came out, we have a lot more in common. You know, it's just similar.
I use it just for relaxation. You know what I mean? I could be a lot better than I am. I could just give two shits. I get on, I shoot a few people, I get off, I go play golf. I look at money because,
I mean,
you know,
there's some kind of correlation between, like, the peak of testosterone and people can't or you don't see like serial killers like that are like, I don't know, like killing over 50 fucking people that are like 5 or something like that. And like, I just can't give a fucking shit. Are you kidding me? Like, if we're gonna lose, that's fine. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just like to get on. I like to play. I like the teams to be fairly even. You know, if I gotta come in and me and Underlord have to play you and Kid 5 games in a row, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play once. Okay, that was fun. If you guys want to split it up, fine. If not, I'll go do something else. You know.
Well, if you and Kid were fucking wailing on me, if me and Kid were fucking losing to you and Under, I might fucking quit the fucking game. I want to ride that fucking pony all the way to the fucking victory. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
I wish Kid was on right now. I would join his team in a 2v1 in a second.
I'm not into the. That's why I think guys come in and they come in under aliases because they like to stack teams, you know. If you don't know who the person is, then anybody show up?
No, but we're playing this really fucking awesome map. It's called Mountain Pass. Very wintry.
Oh, is that fucking... I might have to come look at that. I played one the other night that wasn't too bad. As long as the gravity and it's not on ice.
No, this one's not. There's like one small patch of ice, but it's mostly like the kind of bumpy kind of ramps of like 3D terrain.
On my way. Oh, I gotta download it, so...
It's worth the download. I'm sure it's going to be a very big download.
I'm on right now. The high ground.
Like, check this out.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
Right? I think it's like Polish or something. And over here, there's like this book. Maybe that's Russian. I don't know. Mini-Mikt. Polish, Swedish, something, Yugoslavian. Is that even a language?
Off your back. Let me get off your back and I'll go in the cabin and look. In Tuba headquarters. And on the wall says TUUBA.
Alright, that's gotta be a fucking clan then, huh?
I'm assuming, though, it's Russian because it's KOSKENKORVA. Koskenkorva is one of the things. Whoops, I flew right out of the damn thing. Bina, unless that's part of the clan.
They did a bang up job with it. Like, look, you see where he is, like next to the cabin. There's like right in there. There's like a fluffy area. You see, like how you can go into the snowbank.
Free ride. I'm still in the. I see where you're at now. Oh, you can go down in the bank, huh? And hide.
Yeah, and then you can come flying out of it. And then like there's this whole area where it's just like cliff after cliff. I don't know. I think that is well done.
Fall off the cliff, or do you stay in?
Up here?
Anywhere.
Well, it's all pretty free. Like you can fall, but in RailwarZ there's no fall damage. And a lot of
No, you can't fall outside. So there's technically a wall, even though there's not a wall.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you cannot fall outside.
Interesting. A little bit of water too, so it's not as cold as it looks.
Well, you see how it's like you go under the ice?
Oh, you can go under the ice and go all the way to the cabin?
Yeah.
Or no?
Not all the way to the cabin, but you can go through the little pond here. And you can go to the little spring where it's feeding off of and go down that hole. And then come out the other side by the back. did a good job with it. I don't know what it's for. It could be for action, maybe. If I was gonna put out my map pack, I have actually a spreadsheet saved. I have to put this one on it because this is like a legitimately fun asymmetrical map. Like having the cabin and the lead be like where the flags are. I don't know if that's random. A lot of times it is. When it's just those banners, I feel like it's like the mod itself is grabbing the map and like putting these flags like at the farthest points or something, or using some kind of algorithm to find like the points where it's going to put the flag like, in the mod. But it could also be intentional. Either way,
I don't care for maps that have different base configurations.
Did you just say Eurasians, like Eurasia?
No, configurations.
Oh, my bad.
What's the one that you play where the red base is like in a tunnel and then the blue base is a
cacophony.
There you go. I hate that map because the blue base seems like it has a smaller advantage or a better advantage than the red base. Seems that way, but it just seems like the blue base wins more most of the time.
I could see that. It's because it's like so much easier to defend, and in some ways, like because it's like not such a big, long, narrow thing. Or I'm sorry, not narrow, but like open thing. It's like the two openings. I don't know. I never understood. I think that you're actually right, and that's also the way that it's understood to be by people that look at it. But I always struggle like with some kind of weird cognitive dissonance. I just don't. I think that you're right though. Blue base is the favored side.
I just don't like it because it's tight and you've really got to be precise with your hooking in. I'm not, so obviously I don't like it.
I think you give yourself too little credit for your hooking, man. You're kind of like a hooking beast.
Get shot way too many times.
You don't get shot as many times as I get shot. I would say you play smarter. You have better fundamentals than I have. I'm fucking always fucking up just by being fucking stupid.
Well, I have to outsmart everybody because I can't outquick them.
I think you can outquick them. But in that game, it's like you really can't outquick anybody unless you're also playing with somewhat of a brain. Especially these guys like fucking Shroob and stuff.
He got good real fast. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he got so good. He like really dialed it in.
Yeah, he was just like an average player, and then next thing you know, holy crap.
He had like come back, I guess, to the game or something.
Oh, it's like any game. As much as Underlord plays, you're not that good because you just don't play that much, you know.
Yeah.
Or anybody, you know what I mean? If you know, and then if you play like as much as I do, you know, maybe 15, 20 minutes a night, maybe a half hour, because that's about all I can deal with, you know. You know, and then you guys, you're just that good because you play 2-3 hours a night. You can't help but not be good.
You think he's gonna come in the cabin or not? Oh shit, he fucked me up in the sauna. That ain't right.
I didn't even know that was the sauna.
Well, that's why I think it's probably Norwegian. If you think about who would put a sauna in a map like this. Do the Russians really do that? I thought that they would just put like maybe a potato still in there for some vodka.
Very neat, though. Somebody took the time. I don't know what
Yeah, somebody took the
I don't know how hard it is to build a map. I've never dabbled in the maps. was writing scripts for.
Well, there's a lot of facets to it, and like one thing that this map is doing is using like that kind of terrain generator that you see in the pit. Like all of this terrain over here, like it's all like copied and pasted in or generated especially just for this, and it's really like a labor of love, like how everything is positioned. That shit ain't easy, and all the detail work, like with the under the water, like that's like very novel. And the interior of the cabin has a lot of nice features, and nothing is super sticky, even though there's a lot of detail.
Yeah, but there might be cause, I mean, back when I made my own crosshairs and all that, there was the pack. You had to break the pack up. You had to download a pack, not a pack generator, but a pack, something to break it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a. In fact, it's called Pack Explorer. I found it on my second hard drive there. Oh, they still have that?
Yeah, it works for Windows 10 at least.
That's what I used, back when I made my own bright skins. I made my own.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, it wasn't that hard. You just bring the model up after you break the pack in half, and then you just go into, I used like Corel Draw, and then just painted the guys. Blue just to make it, because I have a hard time seeing. But there's got to be something for these maps, a program that helps you do it. You're not writing the code, you know what I mean, typing it in.
Yeah, where you just in like some kind of like visual editor.
I wonder if Visual Basic, you can do it in Visual Basic.
It's terrible, but I think I'm going to kind of let this guy win because it's been such a great sport for playing this map.
Well, even 1v1's not anything spectacular, but you think that's...
Somebody really good. Could be
I
Prez.
think no, it ain't Prez. No way. Seen him around, but what is this? I kind of like this map.
Nah, okay, now I'm really gonna go.
I'll see you later.
Nice talking to you, though. Man, what a story. Can't believe it. How many people do you think I'm gonna tell that story to? Because I think it's
Jesus.
probably everyone that I meet for the rest of my life.
Pretty much everybody in Quake will know tomorrow that me and what's-his-name are buddies or something. He's my son. You can run with that. All right,
Take it easy,
later.
man. Bye.